Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious Mexican cake called Cortadillo, made of chocolate, that I know you guys are going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare this delicious Mexican chocolate cake called Cortadillo, these are the ingredients: vegetable oil, pinch of salt, vanilla extract, baking powder, eggs, granulated sugar, cocoa powder, milk, and of course, the all-purpose flour. Let's make this amazing, delicious, and moist chocolate home called Cortadillo. So let's get started. I want to start here with the room temperature eggs. Of course, I am using room temperature eggs because when you're baking, all your ingredients need to be at room temperature so your cakes come out nice and fluffy and nice and moist from the inside. Once you added your 6 eggs, you're going to add your granulated sugar. You're going to mix it really good until it incorporates completely. Once this is done, you are ready to add your vegetable oil. It's going to seem like it doesn't want to get together. It doesn't want to combine, but it's going to combine perfectly. So here I'm adding and mixing very well the vegetable oil. Once this is incorporated and it looks just like that, you are ready to add your vanilla extract. The vanilla extract really gives it an amazing flavor. Of course, mix it in, incorporate it really good. And now you're ready to add your room temperature milk. Look at this. I am sure that once you make this Cortadillo chocolate cake, you are going to continue enjoying this amazing Mexican cake. Look at this. Now I'm going to add the dry ingredients. I'm going to add half of the all-purpose flour, the pinch of salt, the baking powder, the cocoa powder, and then the rest of the all-purpose flour, so that everything combines really good and your cake really comes out fluffy and moist. Remember to always preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit so that the oven is nice and hot before you take this mixture into the oven. This part is very important. You don't want to add this mixture to a cold oven and then turn it on. You need your oven to be nice and hot. Incorporate the dry ingredients slowly so that they don't splash and go all over your working table. Look at this. The texture is nice and thick. You could even see the lines on the bottom, and then just a couple minutes later, they disappear. Well, now I am ready to put it aside, and we are going to grease our baking dish. Of course, we are going to grease it with the homemade non-stick baking cream that you already have on my channel. When you make this amazing non-stick baking cream, you could leave it in the refrigerator. Just pull it out 1 hour before you are going to bake, and all your bread is going to come out from the baking dish very easily. Tap it a little bit to get the air out of the mixture, and then you are ready to put it into the hot oven for 55 minutes. Every oven is different. This is going to be for the decoration. I have powdered sugar, cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon measurement, milk, and of course, the sprinkles right on the top. If you have little ones, bring them in the kitchen, have them help you decorate. But when you add the milk to the powdered sugar, add a little bit at a time. It's best to add a little bit at a time than add everything and then you need to add more powdered sugar if the mixture is really runny. You want this mixture to be nice and thick, but not too runny. And I always like to mix the powdered sugar first before I add the chocolate powder so that I am sure that the powdered sugar has dissolved completely. And the texture, how does it look? Remember to add a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons at a time until you like the consistency of how thick or how loose you want this amazing mixture. Well, here, this is ready. I'm going to put it aside. And of course, I am ready to add it right on top of the bread. Look at this. When you use the non-stick baking cream, everything comes out perfect. Nothing stays behind. And then you add your sprinkles or the decoration you want to add, and you are ready to enjoy. The cake is still hot, but I can't wait. I am going to cut this amazing and delicious chocolate cortadillo. If you like and love this recipe, I invite you to subscribe, be part of Cooking with Gloria, and please leave me a thumbs up. Look at this. Of course, you could cut the edges if you want the cake to look more fancy, but it's homemade. So I am just going to leave it the way it is, and I can't wait to start and get a piece. Now that it's nice and hot with the nice and cold milk or even a hot coffee, you name it. You decide how you want to enjoy this Mexican and very traditional cake called cortadillo. You decide how big you want your pieces. It really comes out really nice and moist and really soft. And let me show you. Like I said, it's still hot, but I can't wait. I really want to enjoy this amazing and traditional chocolate cortadillo cake. I am ready for the presentation. I'll see you in just a little bit. It looks amazing. My friends, I am completely done with this amazing Mexican chocolate cake cortadillo. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. Let's see how this came out. Excuse me. Amazing. If you liked and loved this recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share, and see you on my next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.